Hello, everyone. Very good afternoon. I'm Amit Sharma from SVAR Media. IIJS Signature 2024 is around the corner, and the excitement across the gems and jewelry industry, may be a manufacturer or a retailer, can be easily felt. Not only buyers from India but overseas are really excited to make it to the show, as IIJS Signature Show is truly living up to the stature of being the finest jewelry show of the world. And today we have with us Mr. Navindra Goyal, Director of Dwarka Gems Limited. Hello, Ravindra We welcome you at Swar Talk Show. How are you doing today?
Very good. And you? Great.
Lovely. If you can tell us, since IIJ's signature marks its beginning of the International Jewelry Show season, what are your
Right.
hopes and aspirations for this year's event? And are you looking for anything specific in terms of the styling or a jewelry type at the show?
Yes, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity and it's a big platform. So we have a lot of things on the board
Mhm.
for the upcoming IIJS show. So first of all, we have recently collaborated with an Italian designer.
So lovely.
His name is Ugo, Mr. Ugo Khala. He's got big in Italy. So we have designed our new collection wherein he's combined Italian workmanship, Italian art with Indian patterns because you cannot just copy and paste everything right there. So
Mhm.
he's designed this collection to give that look and feel for India.
Right.
So I would say for Indian market, it's important that we do collabs, we do international recognition because Indian market is very matured market now. Gone are those days wherein Indian designs were looked down upon, but
True.
now people are really looking for brands and international appeal. So that
Absolutely
is our next way forward for IIGS. That's what we are trying to do.
lovely. And as the IIJS signature takes on the larger scale, encompassing the
Mhm.
JIO World Convention Centre and Bombay Exhibition Centre, how
Right.
enthusiastic are you and your team to make it to the show?
It's very exciting to see that big of a platform. So what we are doing is in terms of exhibiting in the show, we are doing a lot of diverse industry representation. Also shows us the patterns and the kind of people that we get in the show. I would also focus on global collaborations and then specialized section that I heard they're creating in the show, which is at the Geo World Center.
Mhm.
A lot of people will be coming, and I mean, it's a big platform.
Lovely. Okay. And as you all know, GJPC have always worked hard to uplift our gems and jewelry industry. And even this year at Signature Show, they have introduced a very exclusive select club for showcasing the best designs from all across India. What are your thoughts on this
Right.
initiative?
GJPC is working really hard into getting our Indian gems and jewelry market recognized throughout the world. So I
Right.
think with their this approach, a lot of people are excited and they're focusing on their best artisans and best design category. For example, Polki jewelry, which is North India's manufacturing capability skill, they are doing big. Emeralds are on a global platform, so they
Mhm.
are working really hard on expanding the skill set of the artisans that we have, and they're working towards it to get the recognition. And people who are coming to the show, they will obviously see all the skill set that people have worked in throughout their last 2 months and working towards attending and exhibiting the designs there.
Lovely. And would you like to share any expansion plan or new launches that you are planning in the year 2024?
Yes, we are planning on expanding into global market. I mean, in Indian market at the moment, we are mainly focusing on Northern Indian market.
All
But
right.
with this IAJS, it's all about a lot of people from South India. They also come in. So, but we've not focused there yet. But developing that kind of design which suits towards the nature of South Indian jewelry industry. So we
Mhm.
are focusing on towards doing that. For example, we are not using at the moment till now we were not using FG or VVS diamonds. So
Mhm.
that is something we have included in our kitty this time
All
to
right.
add on to the range and designs to what South Indians customers would prefer. A lot of gold designs, a lot of temple jewelry. So people are doing, but we've not done temple jewelry in addition with diamond jewelry.
All right.
So that is something we are doing new for the new market that we are trying to cater to.
Right. And one question I would like to learn from you, since you are in the industry and definitely working with global brands as well, what going to be trending in Indian market for the upcoming season?
Branding will become one major milestone. All the small time jewelers who's got one retail store or two retail stores, they have to have an outlook of a brand. Your social media, your presentation, your packaging, everything should say a single brand story, wherein your color schemes, everything is sounding towards a brand. So everyone is going towards that. So I would definitely suggest everyone to encompass that kind of approach, wherein people get, when you see a product or packaging, they say, hey, it's by a certain company. For example, if you go to McDonald's, when you see a yellow color or a M sign, you see it's McDonald's. So that way, I think everyone should focus towards building their brands. And that is what Indian customer is looking for these days. Not just regular jeweler, but they want something of potential and someone they can trust.
Right. Because I think you are talking about the brand identity, which every brand should focus on. And that's what I think that's the future, I guess, to definitely have
that's the future. That's the future.
Right. And any message you want to give to the retailers who are planning to come to the IIJS Signature Show?
Branding is one thing which people should look into. Second is, I think we are also doing a lot of exports. So I've seen, it's not in India yet, but being in exports, I can see a lot of questions that clients are asking regarding sustainability. Where do you get your metal from? Whether it's sourced from ethical sources, your stones, diamonds. So I think in times to come, in next 2-3 years, even Indian customers are getting aware and they're looking into worldly markets. So we should, and at the moment, unfortunately, I would not say everyone, but most of the Indian manufacturers, they're not focusing on sustainability. So that is something, again, one thing which going on, they have to focus on. Then secondly, I would say digital transformation, because I mean, everything is on Instagram, Facebook, website. So digitally, we are still, I would not say lagging behind, but there is a long way to go. So everyone should go online and start promoting there, because that's the way forward. And then we have to start taking customer-centric approach. At the moment, I think it's more towards what I'm getting, rather in future when you go for brand building and all those things, you have to, we are into service industry. So ultimately, it's customer-centric approach that we need to take. Then I would say quality assurance too, because I mean, ultimately, no matter how good you can promote online, how big of a brand you get, but till the time your quality is not stable or it's not maintained, which comes with experience and time, so no brand would work. So I think important thing is to maintain the quality and assure customer is that whatever you get from us, whether it's cheap product, I mean, in terms of price, or a 5,000 rupees piece, or a 50 lakh rupees piece, everything will speak about quality, but nothing else. And then I would say skill development again. We should focus on getting our children or people for the next coming generation. They should be developing those skills to come into this profession. At the moment, a lot of people, we are getting a shortage of karigars who are actually making jewelry. So there are a lot of brands being built, but because we are manufacturer, I can see getting karigar is very difficult.
Absolutely.
So because people don't want to get into that art, but we have to recognize that this is an art. They're not just but karigar, they're actually craftsmen, international craftsmen, who's got that ability in their hands, which probably you and I don't have.
Absolutely.
So skill development for our future is very important. Otherwise, sometimes I feel the trade is at risk, because we are doing everything but not skill development. Otherwise, we will not have artisans to produce jewelry. I mean, we go to Italy. 10 years before, it was full of every little corner of Italy had factories. There were a lot of artisans. But today, if you go, most of the factories has closed down. I would say more than 20,000 factories have closed down in last 10 years. Or I'm just saying that number, but it's much more than that. Why? Because people don't want to do the handwork. Everything's getting to machines. So if you want machine-made jewelry, then China, Italy, and all these places are there, and they're much ahead of us. Our beauty as an Indian, is that we can carve something which no one else can do it. And that's our beauty and that's our strength. So I think we have to focus on skill development. That is very important. And so I think that is what I would suggest everyone to do for this show or for the times to come.
Yeah, because you have rightly mentioned, because these seems to be like a long thing, not like a short-term plan for any company for that matter.
No, not at all.
It has to be like a going thing, and you have to really work on a day-to-day basis, maybe about your brand development, your team management, or upscaling in terms of technology. And in the same time, also really work on your karigars, which is, you rightly mentioned, because Indian is famous for the handcrafted jewelry. So we have to really restore this craftsmanship that we are, there.
And unfortunately, it's dying at the moment.
Yes, that's a really a pain area which really people have to look into to have the sustenance for our next generation to take it forward.
Right.
Yes. So, well, with this, we come to an end of this interactive session. It was really nice talking to Navindra ji. We wish you and your entire team all the best from SVAR Media. Thank you so much for allowing the time. IIJS Signature Show 2024 at 2 venues concurrently at JIO World Convention Centre from 4th to 7th of January and from 5th to 8th of January at Bombay Exhibition Centre, Mumbai. Do not miss the chance to visit the show. We'll be back soon with more such interesting conversations with the dynamic personality of our gems and jewelry industry. Until then, I am Ed Sharma. Sign off. Take care. God bless.